house coming up with his beautiful bride, Isla Fisher. And she was really sweet. She'd take out their garbage, and tour buses would go by, and she would wave and speak to like the tourists on the buses. Just the nicest lady. But they broke up, and she moved back to Australia. And Sasha still owns this place. He's not quite as sweet. He waves at tour buses too, but usually just one finger. And I'm not kidding. Now, honestly, this guy in this Yellow House tour left, he's one of the sweetest human beings I've ever met in my life, and hilarious. It's a guy named Drew Carey from The Price is Right and The Drew Carey Show. He's a great comedian, and he's got a psychedelic paint job on his Fiat. He gave me my first painting job in Los Angeles. Just the nicest dude ever. And we have a pretty good sunset. We missed the blinding part. This is nice. Yeah. I'm trying to get... I'm not allowed to pull over in those stops legally. But I'm going to try and... get you a view off to the right of Universal Studios. Look for the Hogwarts Castle down there, the Harry Potter Castle. Can you see that? Yeah. It's easier to see when they're doing magic shows because you can see the fire and explosions from up here. That's all Universal Studios down there. And you can actually take a train from Hollywood Island to Universal and go to Universal City Walk, which is a giant open-air mall with tons of restaurants and bars and stores. They have an IMAX 4D theater, which means 3D, but the seats also move along with the movie. So it's kind of a roller coaster while you're watching a movie. And they also have the Universal Studios tour, and they have the Jurassic Park ride. And you just have to hop a train and go 2 or 3 stops from Hollywood Boulevard. If you look to your right, you'll start to get an idea how big the San Fernando Valley is. After World War II, all the GIs came back looking to build houses and start families. And they just built and built and built as far as the eye can see. And now there are tens of millions of people down there. God knows how many 7-Elevens. And if you look to your right again, that is Studio City. That is where celebrities live right next door oftentimes to normal people with a couple million to blow on a house. George Clooney has a house down there for when he's in town working or doing press on a project. His main house is on Lake Como in Italy. I think he's actually selling his Studio City place, or they're talking about it. Also down there, if you go on Google Maps, you can find the original Brady Bunch house, which is a couple of blocks south of Ventura Boulevard. And about 5 or 6 years ago, HGTV bought that house, and they fixed it up so it looks exactly like it did in the TV show, inside and out. Really nice. And I'm gonna pull over and let this Honda go by.